Okay, we're up doing a home inspection on the 17th of April. I know it's the 17th of April because my taxes are due tomorrow and I had to go pay the damn IRS. Anyway, don't go down that rabbit hole. So we're up here on the roof doing an inspection and we're just going to talk through what we look for and when we're up here. So first of all, these are architectural shingles, and there's some, I don't remember exactly the age of this house, but I mean there's some wear and tear. We kind of look for frayed edges. There's some specific damage to shingles that I noted. We look for, any of these exposed fasteners. Those were probably originally sealed, but that's worn off. I want to make sure that's taken care of. These are roof vents, so air comes up through the soffits and out through these roof vents. Just a critical part of allowing the house to breathe and removing moisture. These black pipes are for venting odors out of the water drain system. And what we look for there is make sure that rubber boot looks good. And specifically, that one's pretty short. And there's supposed to be a minimum of 6 inches above the roof line. And then it's a little bit tucked in there. You don't want to see that. There's also one that's inverted down here. We did call that out. Overall, the shingles look in pretty good shape. There's a couple of areas, I guess, noted. This is hot exhaust here for the HVAC system, and then these black, I guess, vents are for anything with a fan on it. There's several of those around here. So specifically, this area in here is kind of cobbled together, for lack of a better term. Just not best practices used there. And then likewise down in this valley, there's some, you can see where there's been some caulking put on that little valley there. And anyway, it's gonna congregate, especially snow and water that's, again, I would recommend having a professional roofer look at that. Here's some of this damage I was mentioning, just these damaged shingles. So we look for that kind of thing. You see a little bit of moss growing back here. That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's actually kind of common on the north side of the house. This is flashing back here. So this flashing, just anytime water comes down the siding, you want to push that away. So there's flashing and stuff here, but that's definitely not the best way that could have been done. Seen a couple of raised nails and such. Not very many. I was trying to find what we call a kick-out flashing, just to show you what that looks like. So down here, when the water comes down, you want to kind of kick it away from the edge of the house. So that's kind of, this specifically right here is called a kick-out flashing. So overall, this roof doesn't look too bad. However, there are a few spots that we probably should, that are called out specifically in the report.